Hey family, thank you so much for joining me. I wanted to bring this video to you, and um, I don't have any notes or anything like that. And often, I'm just talking from my heart lately. And usually I don't have notes or anything like that. This might be one of those topics where I would have years ago had something. But this time, I think I have been thinking about this recently. And so I saw a video from Trinius Henderson, and I think his name is now Trend Genius on YouTube. Um, and he was talking about whether um, some of the stuff that's going on, like people craving fast food and things like that, is it some kind of what is going on, because he was saying that he woke up feeling like he was craving, I think, Burger King, and he was saying, I haven't had Burger King in years. I don't even eat Burger King like that. Haven't for a long time. I try to eat healthy and stuff. And so what he was talking about, I had also been thinking about, because I had this experience where um, I was thinking about something, and next thing I knew, it popped up. Someone was, maybe it's like a YouTube, not a YouTube ad, maybe it's like an eBay advertisement. It was some kind of advertisement that was showing me the thing that I was thinking about. And so what he was talking about was, fast food as spells, trickery. That's what he was talking about on his video. And so it was signs, let me see, fast food as spells, trickery, and sorcery. So, and in my experience, and recently it happened again, that I was thinking about something, and then, like, the first time it was ink for a printer that I was thinking about, and the second time it happened again, that I think there was like a YouTube video that I was thinking about. Next thing I knew, it popped up. And I'm thinking to myself, now, a while back, I've been talking with friends and family about this, and it's probably been a year or so. And I was saying, we need to get prepared, because there are beings that can read our thoughts. And I saw this movie where people could hear each other's thoughts and things, but in this case, a lot of UFOologists, or now they call them UAOs or something like that. It's a lot of people who talk about that, um, what they used to call unidentified flying objects, now have been saying, and that's been for a while, that the quote unquote grays can hear our thoughts. Um, and so I was thinking, there we need to get our thoughts right. We need to get our behaviors right. We need to get if we think about the four agreements, our word must be impeccable. Get your mind right, your speech together, your thoughts, because there are beings out there, I believe, that can, um, it's called UAP, unidentified aerial phenomena, I guess. Um, but what I was talking about with people is, because there are beings now that can, you know, read your thoughts. And I mean, they call it telepathy. So a lot of us can do it already. And I've been doing it since I was a kid. I didn't always know how I was picking things up or what it was that I was picking up. And then as I got to be an adult, I started understanding that, hey, I don't think like that. That's someone else's thoughts. So I can pick up on others' thoughts. And that's, Kevin Trudeau. A lot of people have talked about us, Napoleon Hill. A lot of people talk about us being transmitting and receiving stations. And so lately, I've heard a lot of Billy Carson talking about these things as well. And, Billy Carson has such rich information, so much, great information on 4BK TV. But um, in my experience, like I said recently, it's been that I've been thinking things, and it's been just a few things, but they popped up, like an advertisement or a video or something. And then um, in the past, it's been, I was talking about something, say, I was talking about a vacation to Hawaii, for example, and then it would pop up, in the advertisement. So I was telling one of my colleagues, I was saying, hey, they're actually listening to your conversations. Just watch. You mentioned something. And at first, I think she was skeptical. And then she started seeing, she was like, yo, it's happening. I mentioned this and it came out. They started advertising to me. And I said, I told you. And so now it's more thoughts. And I think they're not as strong as they could be at picking it up, or maybe they just don't want to overwhelm a lot of people. But I think that, to me, says that I'm not sure what it would be that would be using that technology, the extraterrestrial technology, let's say, to pick up people's thoughts. But like I said, of course, we are also, a lot of us can engage in telepathy and do. And some of us, many of us, do it without even knowing what we're doing. We pick up on people's thoughts. So it's mind to mind communication, but that's something that's, a lot of people have talked about, like I said, with um, so-called grays or aliens, different types of extraterrestrials. And recently things have been declassified by the government to show, that there's evidence that extraterrestrials exist, and things have been happening in the sky. So, a lot, David Icke talked a lot about the reptilian race and things like that. And a lot of people made fun of him. And then, of course, years down the line, it came out that those things that he was talking about, they were true. And so, like I said, government documents have been declassified talking about this. And so this is really something. But I think thinking about this, and this is, of course, I can't say everything that I would like to say about it, but I just wonder. So one of the questions for me, and maybe you can tell me if you have the same types of questions if you share this, who or what would be using this type of technology? Is it possible that they're using this type of technology to advertise, to gain an advantage, to whatever it would be? Is it helpful to us? Is it not? Um, are there threats? What's going on? Because to see that coming out, I mean, it's yeah, there are just so many questions, I think, surrounding that. And like I said, it's interesting to look at. But and that on the heels of what, I was looking at an email. It was a message that came out from Robert Kiyosaki talking about the. I think this is like the social score that's being rolled out. So it's not a secret. Um, yeah, a lot of things are going on, and I know it's a risk to come out and talk about this stuff, but I know that I can't be the only one who's thinking about this. So I just wanted to see if anyone else has questions about this, or you've been experiencing something similar to this, or thinking about it. And does it have, I mean, is it connected to other things that are going on? You know, a lot of people would say, well, stuff's been going on with COVID. What's that about? So many people are losing so many people with COVID and so on. And, you know, there's a lot that's going on right now, a lot that maybe I'll get into more as I go along. But to me, this is just really very interesting, to say the least. That's, you know, what's going on. And I know I'm just, you know, I'm not really, I'm just um, another voice out there. But I think it's just interesting what's been going on. So I just want to see if anyone else is experiencing something similar. So I'll stop there. Thank you so much for joining me, family. Um, I believe that God is always going to do the thing that is most beneficial and helpful for us. And I think one of the most important things is to, of course, work with others, collaborate, connect, share, um, and, you know, the mastermind that Napoleon Hill and, you know, others have talked about. It's, you know, there's so much information, but I just wanted to throw that out there. Very exciting times that we're living in, very interesting times for sure. All right. Thank you again for joining me. I look forward to hearing what you have to say about this topic. As always, I wish you happy lightning fast manifesting. Love you. And we'll try to bring you more videos soon with interesting and beneficial content. All right. See you next time, family. Thank you. Love you.